You're not getting the things and the people you want in life because you're putting them on a pedestal. Hi, my name is Ivy and welcome to my YouTube channel. Anything or anyone you put on a pedestal will never be yours. Like, it will never be yours, because that signifies to you that that thing or that person is way more important than you or has more value than you. There's this saying that if you treat someone like a celebrity, they will treat you like a fan. So if you keep treating the things that you want or the people that you want like celebrities, you keep on being a fan and you will never be able to attain those things. You will never be able to reach out to those things. You will never be able to get those things because you're putting them on the pedestal. You're putting them here and you're way down there. So it's like if you keep treating like a celebrity, you keep being a fan. You keep being down there. Keep putting on the pedestal, you keep being down there. Like, there's this gap. So what you want to do, you want to like close the gap to be able to get the things that you want. And in order to close that gap, like, you have to be on the same level. You can't keep on making it feel or be so important and you're putting it up here and you're leaving yourself down here. No, and then you're not, it's never going to work out. You're never going to get those things. So then the goal is to bring it to be on the same level. When you're on the same level with the things that you want, with the people that you want, you're able to get those things. So the goal is to bring it like this and not for it to be like this. If it's like this, you're never going to get it. If it's like this, you're going to get it. That's for sure. So here's how to get the things and the people you want. It's simple. It's by realizing that you are equal to those things and people that you want. It's not by you, like, it's not more important than you. You're not less than the things that you want. You're the only one in your head who's thinking that those things are way more important than you or they are way better than you, and you're putting them on that pedestal. Like, you're putting so top. But in actual reality, you have to realize that that thing is not more important than me. That thing is not better than me. I am not less than that thing. I am not of a lower value than that thing. That thing is not of a higher value than me. And like, for example, now, the one thing that you really want and you're giving it so much importance and you're putting it so much on a pedestal, there's someone out there who has that thing so easily. The one person that you want, that you're putting them on a pedestal, you're making them seem so important, so much of a value, and you're putting yourself lower than that thing. There's someone somewhere out there who has that person, or who has that thing. So, and that's simply because they don't see that thing as way more important than them. They don't put that thing on the pedestal. They don't put that thing of so much high importance. They put that thing equal to them, or even maybe better than it, or better than them. But you're out here putting yourself lower, and you're out here putting that thing on the pedestal. You're out here putting that thing like it's so important, like it has so much value than you, which is not the case. So you need to change your mindsets, change your perception of how you're looking at those things, and see and come to a realization and see that those things are equal. They're equal to you, because everything starts with your mind. So you have to change your mindset. You have to change your perception of how you look at that thing. You have to realize that, oh, this thing is not that much, like, it's not more important than me. It's not supposed to be on a pedestal. It doesn't have more value than me. We're on the same level. If other people can get it, if other people can get them, why not me? Why am I putting myself lower? Why am I putting that thing high up there? No, you're not doing yourself any justice by putting that thing up here and putting yourself down here. You need to realize that that thing or that person you want is of the same level. You're equal to that thing. That's the first thing that you need to change your mindset about how you're looking at that thing, or how you're perceiving that thing, or how you're looking at that person, or how you're perceiving that person. Is by seeing that this thing is not more important than me. It's not supposed to be on a pedestal. It's equal to me. So first, start changing the way you look at it. Start changing the way you view it. Stop placing so much value and so much importance on that thing, because it is not more important than you. It is not more of value than you, and you need to see that. So start working on your mindset. Start changing the way you see it. First things first. And right now, here's how I can prove it to you that you are more valuable and you're more of importance than that thing or that person that you're putting on the pedestal. So first thing is that, let me give you an example. If right now they tell you to exchange your life for that thing that you want, or exchange your life for that person that you want, that you're placing to, such a high pedestal or of such high importance. If right now they're like, okay, exchange your life for this thing or exchange your life for this person, will you do it? The answer is most likely no. You're not going to do it because you're going to be like, my life is way more important to me than that thing that I'm trying to get, or that person I'm putting on a pedestal. So if you can actually realize that your life has more value to you than that thing or that person, then why are you putting that thing or that person on a pedestal and making it look like it has more value or it has more importance than your life? So it doesn't. So now that you're aware of that, like, you can see that you wouldn't exchange your life for anything or anyone on this planet, because your life is that much of value to you. So that already proves that whatever you're trying to get out there, or whoever you're trying to get out there, is not as important or as valuable to you. So that is your proof. So stop putting those things on a pedestal. Stop putting those things as way important. It is not. You have more importance. Your life has more importance. Your life has more value. You have more value. And you have to see that first. But if you don't see that first, then no one can see it. Those things will keep on being out there, and you keep on placing all that importance, all that. No, you need to see that you yourself as a person has more value, has more importance than whatever it is that you're trying to get, or you're putting on the pedestal, or you're making it so important. It's not. So if you want to have certain things, certain people in life, like maybe a job, or maybe a person, maybe money, or whatever it is that you want in this life, and you've been finding it difficult to like get those things, so what you're going to do is, first of all, like I said, first thing, you have to start seeing those things as your equal. They are not better than you. They are not more important than you. They don't need to be put on a pedestal. They are very equal. Like, you're equal to those things. And the best way, and the most efficient way to be able to see that those things are not supposed to be put on a pedestal, they don't have that much importance. You have to see those things as your equal. So the best way to go about it is, you have to start looking at yourself, like focusing on your own value, your own importance, your skills, your personality, like the value you can bring, the value, like what makes you so valuable, what makes you so important. You just being alive, existing, is already valuable, because a lot of people give anything on this planet to be alive, and some people are dead, but you are here alive. You have life. That alone is so much more valuable than anything on this planet, because you wouldn't switch out your life for anything on this planet. So that alone makes you such a very valuable and important person, having life. So, but it's not just about having life. You have to focus on, look inward. What makes you really very valuable and important? What makes you unique? What makes you stand out? So you have to start looking at your skills, your personality, the way you view life, your mindset, your beauty, your attitude about life, like everything that that makes you unique, that that you just have, that is different from every other person. Start looking inward of how great of a person you are, how valuable of a person you are, how important you are. Once you start focusing on your value, your own importance, the gap starts to close. Like that thing that you think is so great that you want, once you start seeing yourself like, oh, me too, I'm also so great. I'm also like really, I'm also really intelligent. I'm really smart. I'm really confident. I'm really beautiful. I have an amazing personality. I have a great attitude of life. I have a nice, like a good mindset. Like I have so much skills, so much to offer to this world. Once you start looking at yourself as a very wonderful, great person, that thing, you start from your year. Once you start focusing on all that, and you start, hyping yourself up and seeing all your great things, all the great things about yourself, your great skills, your everything wonderful about yourself and your strengths, and you focus more on that, you start bringing yourself from down here to up here. And that thing you're thinking like, oh, it's so important, it's so valuable, it's so, you put it on the pedestal. It doesn't look so great to you anymore. It becomes like on the same level to you, because you're like, okay, that thing is great, it's valuable, I want that thing. But guess what? I'm also valuable, I'm also important, I'm also on that same level, I'm also a great person, I also have a lot to offer. So you close that gap, and you're just on the same level now with that thing. So when you're on the same level with that thing, you start to see, like, you start to get the things that you want so easily, because you don't even put anything on the pedestal, because like, why do I need to put it on the pedestal? Why do I need to make this thing so important? It's not that important. Like, even if it's important, guess what? I'm also just as important. I'm even more important. Like, I even have so much value, so much good quality, so much great quality about me. So I'm also on that level of that thing that I want. And when you start, focusing all like on you, your qualities, everything, you start bringing up the level. It starts being a match. And once it starts being a match, everything that you've been putting on the pedestal, that you see that is so valuable, that you're making it so important, it starts being on the same level with you, and you start easily getting those things, like, quickly, because the more you keep on putting that on the pedestal, the more you keep on seeing that thing as so important, so great, so valuable, so wonderful, and you put yourself down there like, oh, I'm not that great, I don't have that much skills, I don't look good. Like, you put yourself down there, you will never get those things. There's this gap, and it's like farther away from you. So you need to bring yourself up here to see, oh my goodness, I'm also valuable, I'm also beautiful, I'm also a wonderful person, confident, I have such great skills. Bring yourself up here, have the same value, and then you're an energetic match to that energetic match to that thing. And now you're on the same level with that thing, and now you can easily get whatever it is that you've been putting on a pedestal, you've been trying to get, or you've been wanting. Now you're on the same level, and it comes to you easily. And it's just as simple as that. That's why there are people who get the things that they want so fast, so easily, and there are people that keep struggling day in, day out, and it's hard for them to get the things they want. Because the people who get the things they want, they don't put that thing on a pedestal. They don't see that thing as better than them. They don't see that thing as like it has more value or has more importance than them. No, they see it as on the same level with them. They're like, okay, that thing is great. That person is great. That person is awesome. That thing is awesome. That job is awesome. Whatever that thing is great, is awesome, is of importance. Like, it's wonderful. But guess what? I'm also wonderful. I'm also of great value. I'm also important. I also have so much to bring to the table. I'm also, my strengths are also wonderful. Like, my skills, my beauty, everything, So when you have that kind of mindset, you don't put that thing on the pedestal anymore. You just bring that thing to be like on the same level with you. And that's that. So, and it makes it very easy for you to, when you have that kind of mindset about yourself, your life, your skills, how you show up in the world, it becomes very easy to get whatever you want. Because now, nothing is that important. It's like, okay, you're important. Okay, so am I. So am I, But when you're putting yourself down, you have a terrible mindset, you're not working on anything about yourself, you don't like anything about yourself, you're putting yourself down, you have like a negative mindset about yourself, about your life, about your skills, everything about you, you're putting down here, you will never get whatever it is you're trying to get up here, because you're not a match. There's this gap. You gotta put it on the same level. So that's how you do it. Try it, and you would see. And the crazy thing that happens is that when you start seeing your own value, you start seeing your own importance, you start seeing how great of a person you are. Sometimes the things that you've been trying to get and you've been putting on a pedestal doesn't even look that great to you. You start thinking to yourself like, oh, I can even do better. Like, when you even look at the person, you're like, oh, I can even do better than them, Or when you look at that thing you want, you're like, oh, I can even do better than that. Like, you see yourself, sometimes you even see that you're even settling for those things, they're not even that big of a deal. But you can't see that if you don't first see how important or great or valuable you are as a person. Everything starts within, and within is going to be reflected without. So that's it. And sometimes you end up not even wanting those like things anymore. You end up even wanting better, or you end up even attracting better, because you see yourself, you place yourself here. Sometimes those things they're not even all that great. You're just the one in your mind that was making it seem that great. And then when you focus on your values, your own importance, how great of a person you are, you start even attracting even better things in life. So that is it. So that's it for the video, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and just comment your thoughts on what you think about this video, if it helped you in any way. And also, if you have any topic you need advice on, you can just put it down in the comment section, and I would most likely make a video on it, giving you an advice on whatever you need. So bye.